Okay, Father.
I am Father Agapit Tirkey. I am a Jesuit father to which Father James kottayil also belonged. I come from a parish called Tamamunda parish, in which Father James kottayil was the first parish priest. The time I was in fourth standard when Father was in charge of the parish, and afterwards, I went to join the apostolic school to become a priest and studies. And after that, I joined the Society of Jesus in 1965 and got ordained in 1977. And afterwards, after my ordination, I have been assigned to different works in different places. Just now, I am here in this place called Asha. It is a spirituality center. It's also the place of social works. So I'm also there is a library here, of which I am the in charge director, Tribal Research and Documentation Center. I have been holding that directorate for the last quite many years now. So, in brief, I would say this is my introduction. Yeah.
Tell me about Father James Kotai.
See, this Tamamunda was a new parish. It's the branch of the older parish called Tapkara. Tapkara was established in 1923. Then the Tamamunda was formed in the year 1955. And that time I was in the fourth standard when Father James kottayil was the parish priest in charge of the parish. So that is how I came to know about him as a parish priest, and also he was the manager of the school. So he was also dealing with us, small school children, primary school children, and I I found him very interesting in the sense that he did not know Hindi very much, but he knew one offshoot of Hindi in the area they call it Sadri language, the offshoot of Hindi. So in Tamamunda, when he was our parish priest, he was talking a mixture of Hindi and Sadri. And we school children, primary school children, were finding his style of talking that language in a funny way. So we're making fun of him, and okay, we laughed about the style of his talking, but he communicated himself well with us school children and also the parishioners. And the first thing I remember of Father James was when he came to this new parish, he changed the Sunday timetable. He told the people that he would say only one mass on Sunday, and that also when the sun is rising. People have had no clock, no timepiece to look at. So to make it simple, he said, we shall have the Sunday Mass and feast day Mass, uh, only one Mass, but at the sunrise, in all seasons, whether it's rainy season or winter or summer, at sunrise. So it was very clear for the people. Now the sun is rising, the Mass will begin. Accordingly, they were coming to attend the Mass. This was one very first change I found in Father James, and people liked it because on Sundays after the Mass they were free to go for their own entertainment as fishing or hunting or games. So that was the new change Father James brought about in the parish. Together with that, what he did was Saturday, before the Sunday apart, on Saturday he told the people that he would sit for confession in the afternoon from about to 3 o'clock till his supper time. He would listen the confessions. So people came in the afternoon of Saturday to make the confessions in the parish on foot. After having made their confession, they went back, and the following day they came for mass. And the parish was within the radius of about 8 kilometers. So people would come from mass from those distances and places. So that was another new change Father James brought about for the people. So they were already in the mood of Sunday mass and Sunday prayer and all that because of the coming to for confession on Saturday itself. These two changes Father brought about, I liked it very much. Then, since it was a primary school up to fifth standard, he was its manager. So he managed the school business by himself, and there came a time when he updated this primary school to a middle school. Middle school means he intended to do it up to 8th class, but meanwhile this tragedy took place. Up to 6th class, I think he updated the primary school. Afterwards, he also transferred. I think he will know better. From here, I think he was transferred to Samtuli. Am I right? But he got transferred in 1956, and therefore the school did not get updated up to 8th class in his time. Afterwards, it got updated, but in his time, I think up to the 6th class, we had the school. Then afterwards, of course, I was out of contact with Father James because I went to study in another school, and from there I went to Ranchi for my college studies. Then I joined the Jesuits, and meanwhile, Father James Kottayil was, let us say, murdered in Namatar. That was in the year 1967. That's all I can give information about James Kottayil from my side. Yeah.
Do you have any letter writing contact with him?
Letter writing to him?
Yeah.
No, that time we had no practice of writing letter to fathers and all. But to Father James Kottayil, surely I had no correspondence by way of letter.